Welcome back to Destination Playdate. I am your host, Attack Slug, and this is Deep Space Dapper Squad, out now on catalog for a price of $8. If you take a shmup and a roguelite and mash those two genres together, this is what you get. Let's continue this run into the deep depths of space. But first, we visit the shop. And in any node that we visit, we must crank to launch, or you can hold A, either one. Now, we have 3 choices to choose, but do we have the money in the bank to do so? No on that one, yes on that one, and yes on that one. So cranking speed 200% faster, which is amazing. Or we can make it slower. I'm not sure why you would get a rusty crank on that, but, you know. Let's get the faster crank here, because that sounds like a great thing to have. And so much like the Playdate shop itself, we crank to buy, purchased, sold out, thank you, Mr. Octopus. And so venturing forth into this planet known as Diana, we have an odyssey. So there are different kinds of stages. There are either, hey, enemies to beat, or B, just get from point A to point B, and it shows you how many levels of difficulty there are. This one is 3 out of 5. Let's crank and get in there. So the important thing to know here in this shmup is obviously A is shoot. B is special, but that depends on what kind of ship you have. And on the right-hand side is your meter of energy. There's like an arrow there. When that arrow gets to the bottom, that's a problem. But, like, I just bought that upgrade because cranking refills your energy. So for both your regular and your special, it refills. Now, in the bottom left-hand side, there is my shield level, which currently is not doing great. And once you lose your shield, you get one more hit, and then you are just toast on that. So this might be a short bit of a run here. We're at 30, got a bit back there from that, but not nearly enough to get back to make it. But stage complete. I will say I am obviously recording here on mirror. Generally, games run better on the actual hardware than they do in mirror. That's just the nature of this platform. And so that leaves us with some choices here. Now, the ultimate goal is to get over to this black hole and venture into the next depth of this roguelite adventure. But let's try for the long way and see how things go with a level 2 odyssey. So, there are a variety of ships to attain in the game. They all cost in-game credits, and you obviously earn those by getting further and further into the game. This is the 3rd ship you get, or you buy, and I'm currently working toward that 4th ship at some point would be nice. I am gaining back some measure of shield here by, well, I just lost all of the, I gained back. That's unfortunate. You do gain back some, a little bit. If you see the little pieces of nebula to collect, then you can get some back on both your energy and your shield. But over here, it is a level 3 annihilation. Send back those invaders where they came from. Let's launch and see how that's going to go. So 13 enemies must be destroyed here to finish this stage, which that might happen, it might not. We shall see with this ship. So it's gonna be tricky. Nope, shield is down 20% now. Those little spinner guys are the worst, the absolute worst, because they will heat seek you and just keep on hitting you unless you take them out. It's a problem. So yeah, I don't like the little spinner dudes. I don't like them. Not a fan. So now we're down to 2% shields. And one more enemy to go. Get this little bug-eyed dude here. Got him. Fantastic. So, cleared. Which leaves 1, 2 until we get to our current destination. A level 3 ambush. I'm just going to die here. It's just not going to be a good time. But I can show off more of what this game is and what it does as we progress through. I hate the little buzzsaw guys. Not a fan. Give me some of this. Over here. That was not shield, that was just energy, so it looks different. And there are a variety of levels of graphics here. So if this is altogether too distracting for you, you can... Shields down. You can... I'm dead. You can turn down all the background effects. Yes, put up this high score on the online leaderboards here on Catalog because sure. Which brings our total to 4,518 in my scavenged funds. Basic lobber ship, we have the UFO shuttle, we have the Tripoli, which I was using there, and then we have, yes, 8,400 for the square. Now you can see, there's default shots, right? But then you have the B button, which on this ship is a charge shot. On this ship is overclock, which is kind of a dash move, which is quite useful. And then the charge shot, and then the charge shot, and then the dash move, and this ship is baubles and the plasma beam. And I can afford this ship, so sure, let's buy this ship, the Yonk. Like any good roguelite, there is a daily run, but let's go to a new run to choose the new ship. So the Yonk, we'll see how things go. Let's roll. And right off the bat, we have, hey, it's only 1 on the difficulty, so sure. Annihilation of these alien invaders, send them back to where they came from, and oh, that's interesting. How do I... Jeez. This ship is very slow, and it shoots some very close bubbles. What is the... Okay, yeah, that's not... That would take some serious adjusting to get used to. This ship is big and unwieldy, and these bubbles don't go anywhere near far enough to actually make an effect and an impact, and they drain your... real fast. Real... Okay, I did it, but at what cost? I do want to show the black hole. So, into this black hole, it is a 1 difficulty on black hole. Let's just blast these giant eyeballs here, like that. There goes all of my energy. Well, crank it up. 1 down, and 1... Oh, I hate the little spin guys. I'll crank it back up. We have half our shield left, so hopefully we can make this and not die. If we can stop dealing with that, it would be great. Make it. There we go. All right, so in between going into further depths, there are perks to acquire. And those perks are obviously random because it is indeed a rogue light. So in this case, we have either the Zen Wire, which changes the fire delay, the crank power, consumption, and the damage, or we have the Nova Core, which is fire delay, speed, and damage, and then we have the Nebu Chips, which is fire delay and acceleration. So I will grab the Nova Core, crank it to grab it, and then down into the infinite depths. This is indeed a high score scenario, so looking for that high score on those online leaderboards. So we'll do 1 more and then call things level 3 ambush. Why not? Let's go. Because again, you bank the money when you die, so it's important to have that to buy better ships. And go away, little spinny guy. Jeez. They are the worst. Especially when your ship is this slow. So of course there are different stats on different ships, and finding ones that actually suit your needs are very important to making it through this game. And I'm just doing a bad time here with this ship. This is not a good ship from my style of play. It's just having a bad... It's a big ship, and that makes it just a bigger target for any of that. So, yeah, we're going to die here pretty quickly. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 3 shields down, 1 more hit, and we are kaput. There it is. There we go. No? I'm not dead yet? Oh, stage complete. That's a shock. Now, what is really good in a game like this is that if I head back to the main menu here, it will save the current run. And so come back later and finish it at your leisure. But you have your online leaderboards here, which is how far did you get in the daily challenge, how deep did you get in the main game, and how many worlds have you seen in total. But also in those various infinite worlds, there are a number of collectibles. I've found 1 thus far, and that is the Gent. And that is Deep Space Dapper Squad, out now on Catalog, link down in the description. I am your host, Attack Slug. More videos coming hopefully soon to this channel. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.